Welcome to the world of Numbers League, where you build superheroes and use basic math skills to save the day. Let's start by building a superhero. This game has a bunch of hero parts. You put a head, body, and legs together, and voila, superhero. Each card has a name on it. You put all the names together, and you have that superhero's name. This guy's Pure Power Paladin. Each part also has a number. Put the numbers together, and that's the superhero's power. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. But let's say I built him this way. Now he's the Quantum Power Paladin, and his power is 11. Or how about Quantum Muscle Paladin? 10. Quantum Muscle Wonder, 8. Youthful Muscle Wonder, 9. In Numbers League, you're not just going to make one hero, you're going to make a team. Your team members can use their power alone or together. These two can make a power of 9, 11, or 20. So why is power so important? Well, our town, Infinity City, has been overrun by villains, and each villain has a weakness. If you can match their weakness, you can capture them. Some villains can be caught by a single superhero, but some are really tough. You'll need your whole team and maybe some devices. That's right, I said devices. These are placed on a hero and can change their power. 11 or 6. 9 or 18. As you capture villain and use devices, they go into your victory pile. While all the devices count the same, villains all have a victory point value. When the streets are clean and all the villains are captured, the game is over, and the player with the biggest pile of trash, victory points, wins. Okay, those are the basics. Now let's see how it all comes together in a game. You can play Numbers League at 2 different levels, hero level and superhero level. The rules are the same for both, but the cards you play with are different. On each card there is a dot. It tells you what level that card is. Yellow means hero level, green dot means superhero level. In a hero level game, you only use the hero level cards. In a superhero level game, you use all the cards. We are going to set up and demo a hero level game. Now, before I get into it, I need to tell you what you can and can't do on your turn. A turn has 3 parts, or phases: action, capture, and energize. During the action phase, you get 2 actions. Actions can be playing a card, trading a card with a sidekick, or returning to headquarters. These will become clearer in play demonstration. During the capture phase, you can try to capture 1 villain. The energize phase allows you to draw new cards. Okay, let's put out the rogues gallery and get started. Make sure the villains are all in numerical order. It makes things a lot easier. To finish setup, we shuffle the play deck, lay out the sidekick, and deal 7 cards to each player. Gameplay normally would go around the table clockwise, but for this demo, I'm going to take a couple turns in a row. Turn 1. On my action phase, I play 2 cards. These do not complete a hero, so on my capture phase, I can't really do anything. Then on my energize phase, I draw 2 cards to get back up to 7. Turn 2. I complete my first superhero and start another. My hero has a value of 5, so I can capture the 5 villain. I put him in my victory pile. Then I draw 2 cards. Turn 3. I complete my second hero. It has a value of 8. Now I can capture the 8, but I choose to use both my heroes together to capture the 13. She goes in my victory pile. I draw back up to 7. Turn 4. I place a jetpack on my hero with a value of 5. So now he can be either a 5 or a 10. I trade some legs for one of the heads in the sidekick. This makes the sidekick active. He has a value of 8. It is capture time, and my team is in great shape. I have lots of options. The one I choose is to use my 5 with the jetpack, so 10, my 8 hero, and the 8 sidekick to capture the 26. This villain is worth 3 points, and it and the jetpack go into my victory pile. Now I draw back up to 7. I think now you have a good sense of how the game's played. Everyone continues to take turns until all the villains are captured. Then each player will take their victory pile and count up all of the devices and the values of the villains. The one with the most wins. If there is a tie, the one who captured the most villains wins. I want to circle back to the sidekick and returning to headquarters. The sidekick is 3 cards, and when it's a head, leg, and body, it's an active sidekick, and anyone can use it when it's their turn. However, if the 3 parts aren't a head, leg, and body, it's an inactive sidekick, or a bunch of parts you can trade for when you need them. You can make a sidekick active on your turn, or make it inactive. It's up to you. Returning to headquarters. Very rarely you get stuck with a horrible hand. Returning to headquarters is the only thing that you can do. To do this, you take as many cards as you want, place them into the draw pile, then reshuffle the draw pile, and then draw back up to 7. Only do this if you are really stuck, because once you do, it ends your turn and you do not get a capture phase. Well, that's it. Now go save Infinity City. Those villains won't capture themselves. For a deeper dive into Numbers League as a teaching tool, look at Unlocking Numbers League. For more information about our expansions, look for a video called Expanding